there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking Love Island All-Stars, episode 2. And really there wasn't much that took place. Molly and Colum got to get their story straight on why they broke up, because if everything was dandy and you broke up and you were simply mad that he was out in Bali and living his life or whatever for 6 months, we need better material. So all of the guys pretty much are interested in Molly. The guys, of course, a couple of them got to have a 3-way kiss with Molly during a challenge in which Colum was pissed and said that this was disrespectful. Kaz is desperately trying to talk to Louise, who is not interested in her at all, but is interested in Demi and looks to be interested in Molly. However, Georgia has some tea that basically Louis is not a good person. Also, they are pushing hard, Toby and Georgia, and I'm not buying it. I am not buying it at all. Maybe Georgia likes Toby more than Toby likes her. But those of you who watch Love Island Games, this wasn't really all of that this great love story that needed to continue on this show. I think, like Love Island Games, Toby is biding his time for a better bombshell to come in, and then he's going to fully graft. And that's the other thing. These men are not grafting at all. The women are doing all of the legwork. Also, in the first night in bed, Chris and Demi appeared to be cuddling, possibly kissing, and all of the things. So they were getting after it. I feel like I said in the previous video, they're really trying to push for a Demi and Chris win. However, I feel like we're going to get a proposal or something with this Molly and Colum thing, because I feel like they're back on the show to get their wedding sponsored. Like, I don't know. It just seems mighty convenient around the time the rumors of who was going to be casted for All-Stars back in September, then we get this breakup announcement. And then you guys both come in as the first bombshells. So then Hannah is now saying that she likes Jake because she kissed Jake in a challenge. And the girls have terrible reads this season, you guys. They are just steering each other in the wrong direction and telling Hannah to go for it with Jake, who could care less, who is not interested in any of these women here. Which is probably why he's leaving on today's episode. Because he has zero interest for the women that are currently there that are the OGs. And he doesn't even want to wait around for any other bombshells. He's just over it completely. I also, trying to think what else. I mean, there really hasn't been drama too much around the women. It just seems like they're just missing the mark. It just seems like they don't see that really all the men there are really either all in on Molly or Demi, and they're just telling their couples what they want to hear in the meantime, until either they have an opportunity with Demi and Molly, or a better bombshell comes in, and then they're going to ditch them, which is unfortunate, right? Because I really like Kaz, and they're doing Kaz a disservice. And also, Mitch was exposed in the game that he is more concerned about his followers. And even still, Liberty kisses him in a challenge. He says that she's the most attractive that he's into or what have you, but he kept trying to walk over to Molly. I don't know what's going to happen with this. I don't trust it, just because I know how Messy Mitch operates. However, from a game standpoint, Messy Mitch does have a large fan base and a loyal fan base of Fiat 500, because they are the reason that Sammy and Jess won, because of Mitch's last-ditch endorsement before he ultimately was eliminated from the show, dumped from the villa. So if him and Liberty play this right, they actually could potentially win this thing. But I think a lot of people are buying what Chris and Demi are selling. I think Chris and Demi, are doing their flirting thing with Colum and Molly, because they know it's a matter of time that they're going to get back together. They decided to couple up with each other, and it's just awkward, because you could just tell there's more there. Either there's more there that they're not saying about this breakup, or they did not rehearse their lines enough to really sell that this breakup was legit. because they were literally just on After Sun, you know, a couple months prior, talking about, you know, engagements and getting a ring and stuff after 3 years. So it's just a lot that's happening, because I feel like it's too fresh of a wound to just immediately go back on the show. So we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how this plays out. But other than that, I mean, the episode was boring. The episode was boring. It didn't really give, even tonight looks boring. Nobody's giving anything except for Chris, you guys. Even Molly and Colin, which should be entertaining, which should be fireworks, it's not. Because we've seen this trope before where we have exes on these shows, whether it's on the US or Australia, and it doesn't work if they're in a couple with each other. Because, and then it just doesn't work at all with them being there at the same time as bombshells, because one or both parties are going to be afraid to fully, you know, give this a full shot, in that they don't want to piss off their ex, because their ex is seeing it all in these challenges and who they're kissing and all these things. So yeah, so we'll continue to monitor. We'll see if this gets better. I'm not too optimistic, but stranger things have happened. I'm more excited to see Jake's interview with Maya Jama as he bolts and hightails it out of the villa today, to the point that Liberty is in tears for some reason. I don't understand why that is, because it had nothing to do with her. I think Jake saw the writing on the wall and saw that this was a setup and did not want to partake in any of the foolishness, because he knew production was probably going to try to force all these interactions between him and Liberty, and him and Liberty are not on good terms. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.